I mean, I'll admit there were characters in Smash Ultimate that were deconfirmed that I honestly thought would be, or I was kind of like, they would be a cool fighter if they were in. Like, there were a few. Yeah, choking would be easy to counter. And it's predictable, too. Like, I don't know, there were some characters that I was like, you know, I kind of thought they would be a good choice for a character, but instead they were assist trophies or Pokeball Pokemon. Well, I only had one Pokemon in mind. Incineroar looks cool, don't get me wrong. But yeah, there were... And again, part of it was because I played the Smash speculation game, and I was joining in with all these other people, and like, people are like, oh, well, there's a leak that's going around saying this. Which some people just threw out random fake leaks just to throw people off. I did hear about Incineroar ahead of the direct that revealed him. I did hear about him, and then everyone called Ken. Like, let's be real, everybody called him. If you're gonna have Echo Fighters, you gotta have Ken if you have Ryu. Like, I don't think anybody wasn't calling Ken. It's okay if you weren't. I'm just, it's an exaggeration. It's just an expression. Don't worry about it. But, like, yeah, imagine unironically trusting leaks. The thing is, there, like, Grinch leak was one that I was like, there were so many things happening at once, and then the Grinch leak happened, and then it's like, wait a second, is this actually what's going on? Like, I mean, it ended up being fake. Like, the best fake leak I've ever seen. But no, there were some other leaks that, while they were confirmed fake, I was like, you know what, that would have been cool if that was actually in, or like, if that was part of it. Like, there was a, like, there was one leak that actually, because nobody guessed Richter except for one.
I just want to split.
One leak guessed Richter, and the leak that had Richter in it had Gardevoir and Gothitelle in it. It's not true, it can't be true anymore because Gardevoir is a Pokeball Pokemon now. But as much as people would have been like, you know, oh, why can't we have, you know, whatever, and then insert your favorite Pokemon, like, I don't know, it doesn't really matter. But honestly, Gardevoir, Gothitelle, like, Gardevoir being the main and then Gothitelle Echo Fighter, that would have represented every generation of Pokemon, except for the most recent one, but the most recent is what's being represented with Incineroar. And some people were like, oh, why not reveal, like, a different character last instead of Incineroar? I think they revealed the characters in the order they were actually developed. Like, I legitimately think they were developed in the order that we got. So, like, Incineroar was developed last, because he was the newest character out of anybody. He is the newest one. He has the most recent game, being 2016, I believe. And I read in an interview that I think Arcadia linked, that Sakurai said that he kept a spot open for Pokemon, and seeing Incineroar, and like being like a pro wrestler type Pokemon, Sakurai was ready to put in a wrestler. So Incineroar just kind of got the best of both worlds there. 352, alright.
I knew you would, I just knew you would.
I haven't lost a life yet, let's see how far I can go.